So is that coffee okay?
It's good.
There we go. Karl makes good coffee, confirmed. Prince is a musician known primarily for three things: his virtuosic skill with a number of instruments, his insanely prolific creative output, and the number of women he slept with as a direct result of the other two things I just mentioned. In regards to the latter, it has long been rumoured that the singer would go as far as to write #1 hits for women he was trying to sleep with.
So, what song are we talking about?
Specifically, we're talking about the song Manic Monday, which many people may know was made famous by the Bangles, but was actually written by Prince, by people who would know such things, in 1984 for another band, before Prince decided that for whatever reason it didn't suit their style, and then he promptly put it in his vault and forgot about it for 2 years. That does sound like something I just made up just now, so I should point out it's a real thing that really exists. Prince really did have a special vault full of music, and indeed a lot of unreleased material from his life, and I think his estate to this day continues to release music and just remixes of songs that he did and then never released. And there's a famous story, but it's Kevin Smith was asked by Prince to make a documentary about him. So you got to meet Prince, spend a lot of time with Prince, and then at the premiere it was like Kevin Smith and Prince, and he watched it, and then Kevin Smith turned to Prince and, "So what are you going to do with it?" "Oh, nothing." He then went and put the entire documentary into his vault, and no one has seen it since. And Kevin Smith's like, "It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever done. I made an entire documentary about this man, and he just put it in his fucking vault." Like, Prince basically brought in a massive Hollywood director to shoot his home movies, which might be the most baller move I've ever heard of.
I was like, "That's great, so you'll have a cut of the documentary done next week." And she's like, "Yeah, but I wouldn't count on seeing it, really." Frankly, a lot of this stuff never sees the light of day.
Prince did that a lot, and as I mentioned, he had an insanely prolific creative output over the years, and it's reported that he had dozens, if not hundreds, of unreleased songs in that vault when he died, to the point where people have said we could theoretically release a new Prince album every year for the next several decades and not even be halfway fucking through it.
Well, aren't they doing that with Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson's the same way, yes. He had a huge vault full of unreleased music and remixes and early demo versions of songs that he never wanted to see the light of day. And in regards to Manic Monday, there is, I think released this year in fact, a demo version of the song sung by Prince and his band. However, we can't put a clip in of that because the Prince estate is incredibly on the ball when it comes to copyright strikes. So there'll be a link to it below for people to go check out, but there's no snippet of it here because, Prince, not great when it comes to copyright. I think a famous story about how strict his estate is with protecting his music is that it's a video of a baby dancing to one of his songs, which got copyright struck by Prince because obviously Prince's music features in the background for 3 seconds. So we're not taking that chance.
No.
So look it up yourselves. I'm not getting copyright struck. Not by Prince. Daft Punk maybe, not Prince.
We need to be monetized.
I love you, Prince, but you're dead now, so you don't really need the money. Daft Punk, they've got a lot of robot suits to buy. I don't mind if they copyright strike videos. Did they ever do that?
Don't think so.
Oh, sweet. That's with Daft Punk.
So.
Cool guys. The coolest French guys I know.
So what's this about him writing a song just to sleep with someone?
Well, he didn't write the song to get someone to sleep with him, but according to a very persistent industry rumour, he did gift it to the band, the Bangles, to get a member of the band to sleep with him, specifically Susanna Hoffs, a theory supported by Prince's legendary penile resume and every single picture of Susanna Hoffs in existence, because holy fuckballs, is that a whole lot of woman right there.
The song itself that he gifted was super popular though, wasn't it?
Yeah, Manic Mondays is arguably the best known song by the Bangles, if not the only song most people think of when they think of the band, and they didn't even fucking write it. And as if Prince just giving the song away didn't speak to the level of creative output he had, he even said, "I don't want to be credited for it, credit me as Christopher. So my name won't even be attached to it. They'll just think I'm some random songwriter wrote it for it. They won't know it's a Prince song, it's your song now."
So it's very generous.
It's very generous of Prince. Almost too generous, some would say, which is why there's a lot of speculation and a very persistent industry rumour that Prince gave them a song just to get laid. And for the sake of fairness, you point out that Susanna Hoffs has said that Prince didn't do it to get laid. I didn't sleep with him because he gave me the song. He gave it to the band because he was a fan. and I saw him after a show one time, so I've got a song that'll be perfect for you guys. And that's, fair enough, but that room was way more interesting and fun to talk about. So, Nisha, as the lone female presence in the room today, would you like to just offer your thoughts on this particular story?
I don't really know what to say, to be honest. I just think it is a bit weird that he would gift a song and not want anything in return.
Yeah. It's like Prince was a pretty cool dude, but I think few people are that cool.
Yeah, so I at least have some credit, because a lot of artists do write for other bands and artists.
Didn't want any credit whatsoever, and so it lends credence to the theory that he did it for some other reason that we never found out about. And obviously, Susanna Hoffs, brilliant musician in her own right, but at the same time, she's not as good as fucking Prince. So they'd be stupid not to take the song.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't want to comment on her character, but it's Prince. Who wouldn't want to have sex with Prince? So I don't even think he needs to offer someone a song to do it. I think you just walk into the room and you just want to do it anyway, because he's fucking Prince. And I'm going to guess that as we've been talking, Nisha, there's a prickle in the back of the neck of the pub quiz aficionados who are watching, because Manic Mondays was never a #1 hit, except in South Africa. And I said at the beginning, Prince wrote #1 hits to get laid. So to lend more credence to this rumour, there is another occasion, which we are aware of, in which Prince wrote a song almost entirely just to get laid. And that song was a #1 hit.
So, okay, so you're saying he wrote another song?
Yes.
This time we're sure he wrote it to get laid?
Yes, and that song was Nothing Compares to You, made famous by Sinead O'Connor. And again, we've learned our lesson with putting clips of music in, so we're not going to do that. You can find the link yourself. But what we are going to do is put a picture of the music video itself behind me.
Yeah.
Because it's the famous one of just Sinead O'Connor's
just
head
her face the whole time,
on a black
isn't it?
background. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because it always reminded me of Star Fox Adventures. Did you ever play that?
Oh, I think
The
so.
end where you fight Andros and he's just a big floating face in space.
Yeah.
So Nisha, if you would, or whoever ends up editing this video, get the music video up, put a clip in, but take away the song and put on some Star Fox music and find a way to put the Star Fox people over the top.
Oh, Jesus.
I trust you. I know you guys can do it. I've got faith in you. Please, just put that in so we've got Sinead O'Connor as Andros.
Obviously, Sinead O'Connor is the one who made the song famous.
Yes.
So that leads me to think, was she the one he was trying to sleep with?
There is a rumour about that. However, according to the man himself, he actually wrote the song for his girlfriend at the time and then gave it away because he couldn't be arsed singing it himself. Yeah, he knew. It doesn't matter. I can always write another song. I've always got another hit somewhere in the vault. Fuck it. Oh, what's that, Bangles? You want a #1? There you go. Manic Monday. There. You can coast on that for the rest of your careers. What's that, Sinead? You need #1? Here you go. It's Prince. Don't worry. I want to imagine like a dealer. It's like handing him out like candy.
He's just got a jacket where he just opens it up saying,
Yeah,
you want an album?
It's like Sia, the singer Sia.
Oh, yeah,
Where people might not know this, like Sia was a songwriter for many years and then decided, well, fuck it. I want to sing my songs now. And every now and again on Twitter, she'll just post a thing saying, oh, just wrote another #1 hit with some tween star you haven't heard of yet. Because when they want a #1 hit for whatever is the flavour of the week pop singer, they'll get Sia to write it.
And in her own stuff, she doesn't appear in videos as well.
She wears the big mask.
The massive hair.
Yeah,
it's
that's so cool.
With the fringe.
I think one of my favourite things she ever did is some shitty paparazzi guy somewhere managed to get a photo of her on her balcony when she was naked on holiday. So she just posted them on Twitter. That's just a not giving a fuck approach. I think is very thematically appropriate for a video about Prince. Seeing as it's somewhat tangentially related to the topic of the video today, let's discuss gifts. Specifically gifts from, people that you happen to be dating at the time. So Nisha, do you have any stories about any particularly weird or hilarious or amusing gifts that you've received over the years?
Okay, so I was in college, so this is 10 years ago.
Okay, so it's a long time ago now, so no feelings are going to get hurt.
The person I was with at the time gave me this massive book that they'd made, A4 paper style book. It's it was card more than paper. And it was basically a journal of when we met.
How long have you been dating this person?
Probably a year.
Okay, that's not as bad. If you said a week, I'm God, no. An entire book.
It was like a journal of events, like when we first started talking to each other on MSN.
Okay,
so he had,
this is weird. Did they have screenshots?
He had like screenshots of conversations we had. Basically everything that we did during that year he had written down in this book.
Stop you right then. It's just say, guys out there, don't do this.
No.
Really, really bad idea. Anyway, continue.
I mean, at the time I thought, oh, that's quite nice, but now I'm like...
In retrospect, that is really fucking creepy.
Probably not.
So I've got a story that's not about me, but it's really funny. I don't want to name any names, so I don't want to embarrass anybody, but there's a friend of mine his last year of school on Valentine's Day, went into school with a block of wood and a brick, wrapped up all nice with like bows and ribbons and stuff on them. And he went up to, I think, like a couple of girls in his year, and he just like held the present in his hand and went, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but like I've really liked you for a long time now, and I'm not really the best at expressing my words, so I thought maybe a present could show how I feel instead, and I'd just like you to have it. And then he said it was the most hilarious moment of his life as he watched them, like sometimes like tears welling up of how sweet it was, opening up the present with a fucking brick in it. It's like, oh, it's so good. Something that I did that is similar to that, but it's not like giving a gift. It was a female friend of mine. I like sat down, we were having like a pint or something like that, said, yeah, so we've been friends for a long time now, and I like being friends with you. I really love spending time with you, but I don't think I can just be friends anymore. And you could see already she's like, get out, like shut this down. So I cut her off and be like, no, please don't talk, let me finish. And then you can say what you need to say. It's like I just don't know if I can, be friends with you anymore. I want us to take the next step and become best friends. Said, oh, you fucking ass! It was like people at the table next to us can see how clearly uncomfortable she is. Like, are we going to have to help this girl have an out? It's like, you fucking arsehole. I was like, oh, I knew that I'd get you.
That was good.
I love that one. And might as well end with an embarrassing story for me. That's specifically about a gift. And it was a girl I was dating a few years ago. I think we were in Brighton or something like that. And do you know when you go into a shop and you get like novelties?
Yeah.
They happen to have novelty condoms with One Direction on them. So the gift that she got for me was one of each as the souvenir for the holiday.
Oh my God.
And what we had to do is whenever we got together, like we'd have to decide like, okay, so which one do we want to use? And I always pick Zayn. But I wasn't allowed to. So no, I don't feel like it's a Zayn evening this evening. Let's use Harry instead.
It's more of a Harry Styles evening.
And that was just like a running gag in our relationship for the next 3 weeks. But fuck it, that was a good one, that. Just, how are we feeling? I think it's a Zayn evening. I'm not feeling Zayn. Let's go for Harry. And then whoever the other random chuckle fucks are that one. But yeah, guys out there, don't do the thing that Nisha's thing did. Girls out there, definitely do the thing my girlfriend did, because that was amazing.